us about God's miracles in your life. Steve.
Miracles of provision, all sorts of miracles. I mean, I could go on and on, but I'll just tell you a few. When I was a young man, not long been married, counting out the money, so much for the rent, so much for the power bill. And there's that 1 week in the year where everything seems to come at once, the car rego and all the bills. And I counted out the money on the table and there wasn't enough to pay. I said, we're $200 short. And I no sooner said we're $200 short that I felt like someone grabbed me by the scruff of the collar and belted my pants and lifted me out of the table, marched me out the middle of the back of the lawn, and I just stood there looking up thinking, well, what am I going to do? And then when I looked down at my feet, there was a roll of $50 notes. And I took them back inside and counted them. There was $200, the exact amount that I needed to pay for all my bills that week. And that was one provision. Another one was I was moving to Queensland. Prayed about it. I knew God wanted us there, but I didn't have the money to go. And a friend that I hadn't seen for many years turned up at a church service when I wasn't there with a bag of money. He said, "Where's Steve? I've got this for him. I've just sold my taxi business and God's told me to give him this." And that got me to Queensland. I mean, God provides. He provides in many ways. That's miracles of provision, and I've seen many. We hit a dingo just last week. There's a dingo run across in front of us, a black dingo. And I tried to miss it, but I couldn't. And it hit the corner of the car, the left-hand corner of the car. And I heard, and so did my wife, we heard glass break. And I go, there goes the headlight. And even when I looked in the rear vision mirror to see where the dog ended up, there was glass tinkling on the road, plastic or glass. So we pulled up and looked at the car, and there was nothing wrong with the car. Like, how do you figure that one out? And for days I kept going back to the car and having a look to see where did that thing come from, what broke, but nothing's broke. God can do all sorts of things.